Hi everyone, welcome. We are Hit Points Gaming. I am Andrea.
Corey.
If you've never seen us before. If you have seen us before, you asked for it, we deliver. Today we are playing our new game, Near and Far.
Near and Far. Yes. Wonderful game so far from what we've tried.
We played a couple times with four
Correct.
players.
Yes.
And I enjoy it.
And you're really good at it too. I think you're good at it.
He's exaggerating.
You are going to be a challenge because they were going to be playing, obviously, a two-player game. And one of the things I really like about Near and Far, which is a sequel to Above and Below, and we also like that.
Yeah.
Pretty fun game.
Yeah.
There's a few different ways you can play this, which I really find interesting. So we are playing a 4-player campaign game, which is, of course, over 10 different maps. And that's really cool. And there's specific stories that you encounter that way.
Yes.
And another specific way that we're going to present to you today is the character mode. So there's 8 characters in this game, and they all have their own unique story that you can follow with multiple endings. So you can actually sit and watch this playthrough, which is only going to be about 3 or 4, I think, videos till it finishes, which is pretty cool. We're actually going to be able to finish a short little campaign. And this way, if you're actually interested in the game, we didn't really ruin too much for you. We didn't spoil too much.
I know. There's a whole other set that you will never get to see.
Right.
10 maps.
There's this huge booklet of all of these stories. So, like I said, we're just doing 2 of the 8 characters.
Yes, so you haven't even seen them. Yep. And 3 out of the 10 maps.
Right.
So there's a lot that...
There's a lot that you're going to be able to still enjoy out of this game if you're worried about the spoilers and you just want to check it out.
Really cool artwork. And so far, the stories that we've played in the campaign game, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely like it.
Yeah.
So if you know nothing about Near and Far, I'm just going to hopefully give a very brief overview of how the game works. So if you want, you can skip ahead or whatever. This should just only be a few minutes, and then 45 minutes later, we'll get playing. No. Okay. So what's really sharp about this game is there's no board. It's actually this booklet with this map. And there's a different land for each page that we go to.
We're starting in the Broken Plains, which is the very first map in the booklet.
That's correct. We're just going to start pretty basic. On your turn, you can do one of 2 things. You can either visit a town location, one of these buildings, or you can actually go out into the world and travel. You start the game with 2 movement points. Whenever you leave town, you basically form a party of team members. You start with either a cool little dog or a cute little cat.
Or a cute little cat.
You get to pick. And then every team member that you acquire, they give you different benefits. So think of it as like a role-playing game, right? They add more more health, more attributes like with the swords. They're better for fighting, different skill levels. So over the course of the game, you're going to acquire these, and whenever you leave town, you add up all the hearts that they give you. And your hearts, when you're outside, is basically your stamina bar. So you can build tents, and the whole point of the game is to build 14 of these tents locations out there. So you're kind of like inhabiting the land, let's say. And once someone has built all 14 of them, that marks the end of the game. The other person will probably have another turn to do before it's over, and then you add up all of your journey points that you get for doing multiple things. And you'll see that...
Many different ways to add a point.
Yeah, you'll see that by the end of the game, different ways that you can gather points. And then whoever has the most points at the end of the campaign is the overall winner, and the point is our characters are trying to find this lost relic at the end, at the far end of this.
Right now we're near,
and
we're gonna go far.
We gotta go far.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So like I said, you can go to a building, or you can go out and travel around the map. You start with 2 movement points, and then we always leave here where the town is, and then. You can just follow these cool little dotted roads, and then you're gonna, like I said, you can build settlements
on these sites.
For like 3 hearts, and then you can either earn gold or rubies if you build on these locations. There's threats out on the board, so if you cross over these paths, you're gonna have to fight either bandits or whatever. They get harder, but of course you're going to get victory points when you complete that.
Yep.
There's also these trade routes throughout the map. So like there's like cabbage trade route. So if we actually build up both of those settlements, you're going to get bonus points. If she has one location, I have the other, then we basically split those points. But one other thing that's really important are these books out here. So these are story moments. So if we go to these locations and land there, we will read one of our
character-specific stories. In the other game, that's where you read like a general.
Correct.
A general story. But yeah, each of our characters today have a very specific. So you could still get this game and play, 6 other characters and would never hear their stories. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
The last quick thing I'll go over are some of the buildings that you do that are here. So the first one is, I don't know the name of the town.
It is called the Town Hall.
Oh,
How about I help you with
the
that?
The Town Hall. So you can go here. You can trade in items. 5. You can trade in like 1 item for 5 things, or 5 items for 1 thing. And there's this whole like breakdown of values for everything. You can discard a card, which you'll see why that's important later, and then you can lower or raise your reputation in this game
by spending either gem or coins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go to the saloon. You can recruit one of 5 team members by paying their cost. You can go to the stables here to buy a pack bird. You need a food, and pack birds allow you to move further on the map. And they also allow you to carry a treasure with you as well. From there, you've got the
general store.
You can either gain 1 coin or draw more of these, let's call them item cards for right now.
Or building cards.
I'm not really too sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I should look up the name of them.
You'll see
them. And those item cards, which we do start the game with. Okay, there's a whole special drafting system that we just skipped ahead. You don't have to watch that. But basically, you start the game with these items. And on the flip side, I'll show you.
Yeah, I was gonna say but I don't know what
you don't know what they are. There's a cost on the side here that I need to pay, and then they come out into play. I gain victory points at the end of the game, and then a special
also a
ability.
bonus. Yeah.
If I don't spend these cards or build these cards by the end of the game, they're worth -1 point for each one at the end. So you want to get rid of them if you're not going to build them, which is how you can do again back at the Town Hall.
Yeah.
But if you want, it's kind of like Ticket to Ride. If I want more cards, I can go here. I can gather more.
Now, you don't have to keep any of the ones
that
you draw
and even in the beginning, I could discard
There's
these.
advanced ones and there's regular ones, and you can draw as many of each, up to 4 as you want in that space.
Yes. Next is the farm. For every skill, a skill is like this hand symbol, okay? You gain a food,
okay.
Right? Here you can go to the Mystic to just get a treasure, but of course you need to have a pack bird.
Right, you can't just get a treasure.
And then you've got the mine over here. Depending on what skill level you have, you can put a tent on the board here. Again, the point is to get rid of all your tents. And you gain some benefits like either coins or gems depending on where you filter down on this mine. There's a specific rule on how you do that too. You've got your reputation tracker up here.
We start at 0.
Yep. There's, like I said, there's ways to increase it or decrease it. You get points if you are at a certain part at the end of the game.
Yeah, victory points, yep.
And the last thing I want to say is whenever you can't go to the same building twice in a row, and only one person can be in a building at a time, except for the saloon. So if Andrea's in a building, I have to basically duel her if I want to go to that same location. In order to do that, you basically roll dice, 1 die each, and then you add your combat value.
If you have any swords, yeah.
You can either do it honorably, so I don't add any extra swords, or I could do it dishonorably, like I'm going to shoot you in the back, and I get a bonus +1 sword, but that's going to affect my reputation by going either up or down, depending.
Yes.
If I am successful, I can do the town. If I fail, where do I go?
Jail, baby.
I go to jail.
And you lose a turn.
Basically, yeah, not good. In a 2-player game, because again, we haven't played 2-player before, it's going to be a little weird, there's always another villager in the town hall. So you're going to have to duel him if you want to use that space.
Now, how many swords does he have?
He's just a die roll.
Okay, good to know.
I kind of made that rule up, but I'm almost positive it's
okay,
still just a die roll.
good to know.
Okay. And
one more thing, there are 4 different types of factions of the travelers or that you can encounter.
Yes.
And you could gain victory points if you have a certain amount of
reputation or banners towards a particular faction. You gain one of their leaders.
Yes, which gives you victory points at the end of the game.
Right. There's mystics, which are blue, nomads, yellow, outlaws, green, and the lizard folk, which are red.
Right.
Heads up, we've never gained a guild match.
Yeah, I know. I think, what have we played, 3 or 4?
Yeah.
Of
we'll see
games and the other one, so yeah.
Okay, and then we'll kind of explain as we go a little bit more of the rules.
Yep.
But to start, we're going to roll up to see first player.
Yes, we also start with 3 gold each.
Correct. Oh, yeah. Maybe I should show you this board real quick. I can do this without. So here's your player board. Here are the 14 tents that I need to
get rid of.
And whenever you build one, if there's an item below it, I gain that item as well, so I could gain a coin. This is where your pack birds can go, your treasure chests.
Mm-hmm.
If I get all 3 treasures at the end of the game, 5 victory points.
Yep.
Here, that's Heart Tracker that I was talking about, and this is where you're going to put each one of your team members. You can only have 1 team member of each faction.
Unless you have a special item that allows you to take more than.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's lucky to start with the dog or the cat. They don't have a faction color, so you can just slide them back and forth to be whatever color you need, depending on who you get into your group.
Okay, that was pretty long setup. But, hey, I learned this from Watch It Played. He taught me the game in like 50 minutes. It was a huge setup to this game.
Okay, so there's someone else to watch who does a little bit better of a job.
In-depth job.
If you need it, because we kind of rushed through it.
Right, okay. So I'm going to start with the dog. So the dog, he gives you 2 hearts, a hand symbol for a skill, and an eyeball, which helps you get stuff.
Same for the cat.
So does the cat. Okay.
Don't think we're biased over here.
Okay. All right, so we're just going to roll highest to see first player. We're going to roll 2 dice. 7. 7.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. 7.
Okay, so
and
you
9.
get to go first.
Wow, that stinks because there are bad people who
we've already selected the 5 new team members.
That are in the saloon.
They're not the best at the moment.
No.
But there is apparently in the character game an introduction for your character.
Okay, so what's your character's name?
His name is Eyim.
Okay.
Okay.
And I just want to say that there is actually a recommendation in the book for players to play if you're playing a 2-player game, and we're not
playing them only because I would assume that's what a lot of people would do if they were playing 2 players.
Absolutely. And these are the players that we play in the other campaign, so we're like, why not just stick with
we'll play with them, and then if you guys want to, then you'll still have the option of playing the best 2-player game.
Right.
Right? Okay. So Eyim. You should probably read this to me.
Oh, yeah, I should. Well, no, this is your character. Oh, yeah.
It makes sense.
It's in a U. Okay. Eyim. Your name is Eyim, and you were once a famous bandit leader.
Oh.
Feared across the land.
I should change
Seafall?
I should change all my reputation cards to negative.
Yes. Then you were in prison.
Ah.
Okay. Then you weren't.
I came from Gundamia.
There was some unpleasantness in between, but you'd rather not dwell on it.
Mm-mm.
Now you wander, lost in more ways than one. So you're like Wolverine. You're just wandering.
Do you even know who that is?
Yeah. Hugh Jackman. Duh. You have many regrets, but there's no changing what you've done. To truly change the past would take a power only spoke of in legends. It would take the power of the last ruin.
All right.
Okay. Okay, interesting. My player is Kiku. And she probably wasn't in jail. She was probably in the library studying. Okay.
Your name is Kiku.
Kiku!
Your father was a famous scholar in his prime, but he never had time for you.
Oh.
All you've ever wanted was a bit of encouragement from him. Though he could ornate on the most famous ancient civilizations, or the clues to unlocking dead languages, he could never utter a kind phrase to his daughter.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Now that you've come of age, perhaps there is something that will buy his love. There is one thing his heart has sought more than anything after all these years. A path to the last ruin.
I'm sorry, but I gotta find this ruin to get some love from my father.
Well, apparently I was a bad guy, and I need to become good. So I need the last ruin.
I beg to differ.
And you start first. Now,
I do start first.
Your first turn has to be a
town
building.
Yes, okay. And we're also starting at night. There are 2 sides to the town
to the board. Yep.
And we start with
There's an advanced side for the day, which is on the other side, which we'll do in the next video.
So make sure you watch that one. Okay. Kiku is going to head to the saloon. Shocker. And she is going to buy...
What are you buying first?
I'm going to buy...
This is the worst ragtag. They all have, like, 1 heart.
This is like the band of misfits, misfit toys, okay? And I am going to buy the abominable goat here for 2 coins.
Now, you bought him probably because he's the only one on here that gives you 2 health.
I did. So I bought him. He has 2 health. He has a hand, which is the skill check, and this arrow right here is for an extra move.
Pretty nice.
And he's in the yellow faction, so I'm going to stick him right there and pay. Then when 1 goes away, I'm sorry, you don't get any more.
I'm kind of hoping that you draw somebody a little bit better than
amazing, and
if not, I think I know where I'm going.
Let's see who feels unlucky. Oh, we got Fabio.
Oh, Fabio.
It doesn't really seem much better.
Fabio.
Fabio is
because of these other guys have a movement.
He didn't tell you this, but if you come to the saloon and you have a bread, you can use that bread to wipe the board of all these ragtag misfits and start over. Which actually we did a bunch in the last time.
I'm going to go to the saloon. Now, because we can both go here,
yes.
I don't have to duel you.
Correct.
I can if I want to, I believe, but I'm not going to. The only thing that's really rough is your other character gave you an extra movement, so it feels like I need to have another movement to kind of stay in the game. Or else, Fabio would be coming out. I will...
Oh my goodness.
I know, this is rough already. I'm gonna go with this lady here, Lady...
Gaga? Lady Gaga. I'm sorry, what would you like to name her?
Yeah, her name's Lady Gaga. Great.
Okay.
Alright, that's it.
Okay, hold on. Let me get a new player out. And player is from the Lizard.
Alright.
And he's just as crappy.
Okay. So you're up.
Okay, I am up. Thank you very much. Let's see. What am I going to do? I am going to go out and explore. So this is where I start in Eastry. Okay. And now I count up all my hearts, so I have a total of 4, and that's where I put my tracker. Okay, now I have a total of 3 points of movement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I am going to...
Now, if you watch any of our other games, what we try to do is we edit out a lot of the downtime between turns. But for this, there really shouldn't be much downtime. Unfortunately, there will be as we make decisions, but there's really going to be no edits to this. It's just going to be straight up so you can see how long.
I see exactly where I'm going. Moving here, but I have 2 movements, so I'm going to move to the peppers.
Okay.
Now I'm going to...
So, if you travel, if you ever travel further, like an extra space, basically think of it as like this place hasn't been settled yet.
Correct.
So you need to spend 1 extra food if you travel beyond a space.
1 extra heart.
Heart, because I guess you're eating your rations, let's say.
Yeah.
To go that further. If there happened to be a tent here already, a little town.
As long as I have the movement.
Right, you can go here and you wouldn't have to spend an extra heart, because basically, let's think of it as you're traveling through town, you're drinking food from there, so you don't have to eat your rations. So
I am going to go down 1 ration in order to travel to this trade route of peppers, and then I am going to build on that trade route.
Okay. So again, the trade
So that costs 3.
you're trying to match up to get those extra points. So
Okay.
as I see, you're just trying to start by doing that.
Okay. And my tent gets a gold.
Okay. I will leave. And
This is the beginning of the game, okay?
I know, I'm already...
Relax.
I'm so nervous. I don't want
Fabio's still in town. Don't worry.
I don't want you to beat me right away. I think I'm going to... I'll head this... so I have 3 hearts. Wow, that is pretty horrendous to start the game with. So I'm gonna... I'll go up here, and I'm gonna build my first tent.
Okay, cool.
Now, this is a gold icon.
Mm-hmm.
So I add up all of the eyeballs for my characters, and I gain a gold for each one.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 2, and for my board, so I have 3 gold from that. Okay, you're up.
Okay, now I am out of hearts, so there's really nothing that I can do unless I go back to town.
Right, and you can always go back to town no matter where you are out on the board.
Or no matter how many hearts you have left.
Right, so it's basically like TPing from Diablo. You just go right back.
Toilet papering?
Sure.
From Diablo? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back to the saloon, and I am going to purchase...
By somebody else.
Someone else, and that someone else is going to be...
Then on your turn, you can always, as a free action, purchase your cards, your items to go out. It's just, I don't have enough to do that yet.
I'm going to buy Fabio for 2 gold.
What?
So he has a green faction. I'm going to move my cat over to the red. And I'm going to pull someone that hopefully is not horrific. Well, I would like them to be horrific so that he doesn't have a good shot. And that person is the platypus that actually should not be in this deck. The platypus only comes out in the 4-player campaign game. Okay. A lizard. Whoa. Well, you can't buy him. He's too expensive.
5. Holy moly. Okay, wow. This is
rough.
This is crazy.
This is rough.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm
What are you
actually
gonna do?
going to go to the farm first and get 2 food.
Okay. You're done with your turn? Mm-hmm. Okay. I am going to go... Where am I going to go? I am going to go out, and I am going to go... Now, I have 6 hearts.
Wow, that's really good.
So I am going to go here.
Okay.
And build a settlement.
Okay,
which gives me, now I add up my eyeballs, but I only get 1 coin, but 2 because I uncovered 1.
Okay. Going to the saloon, Eyim, he is tired of these
6,
people.
So I'm down to 3.
So I am going to spend a food. Let's wipe the board here.
Let's wipe the board. Let's start from scratch. Now, those don't get shuffled in until there's no more.
Right. Just
so they are out
pull
of
them
here.
out.
Pull them out. Ready?
Rapid fire, yes.
Rapid fire. 1. Wow, he's a scary looking 2. Oh, wow. I think we've never seen her before. 3. The headless guy. 4.
Wow, these are really expensive.
And 5.
Alright, I think I'm going to buy Joe Brown here. Oh, of course he's the same faction as my other chick.
Oh my gosh.
So I can only have one of them active at once. So I don't think I'm actually going to buy him now. Okay. I will purchase Ellen right here.
Okay. Who is...
2 hearts, a movement, a skill, and an eyeball.
Okay,
for 3.
3.
And that's it
And
for me.
who comes out next? Another green faction. Wow, this is rough.
There are a lot of outlaws down here.
And this bag came apart. Okay, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to move here to the witch parts, And I am going to
Do your first story.
do my first story.
Okay, and you still have 4 hearts left.
I have 3 hearts left.
Oh, okay, 3 hearts left.
Yes.
All right, so the first one. Okay. Your father spent a lifetime seeking ancient knowledge, learning of the powerful empires that once covered the land. Now he sits in a leaning hut, wrinkled and dejected and full of regret.
Oh, Dad.
You knock at the door, and he greets you with a sigh. Sitting down to a cup of tea and a plate of baked snails, you can hear your heart beating in your ears. You have planned to tell your father about your resolve to journey to the famous last ruin.
Okay.
You can use logic to describe your method of search. You need a skill 6 check, so this is the number of hands. You're going to roll a die and add your skill value to it.
To the die, okay. Or
Tell your father how he'll be remembered if you find the city for skill 5. Use logic to describe your method, or tell your father how he'll be remembered if you find the city.
I am going to I think I'm going to tell my father how he'll be remembered.
Okay.
Okay. So I have 3 hands, 3 skill to start with.
4. So
4.
7. Now, you always have the option of using hearts to increase that number if you needed to. And for every skill check, let's say the skill check was 5, if you do 2 more, you're going to get an extra bonus. So, actually, you got it, right? So 7.
I did, yes.
Dedication is its own reward, your father says flatly. But there was a time I sought to make fame my friend and companion. He sends you away with his old travel pack and his old book of notes.
I guess I should have used logic.
-1 reputation. Maybe he did not like that. A green faction token.
Wow.
1 coin. He's like, here's some money for you. 2 food. And right down the next quest is K2.
Okay, and since I am at a space that doesn't have a tent, I am going to build a tent for 3.
All right. And this is a gem space.
This is a gem space.
So for every eye, you actually gain a gem, which is another sort of commodity.
Yes.
That you can buy and sell goods with.
Yes.
Okay, and whenever you complete a story event, you gain a point of experience. At the end of the game, when we start the next game, you can spend those experience points for talents.
Okay, your turn.
Wow. All right, so I have 5 hearts when I leave. Wow, you are much better. Leave town. But I do have another movement. I'm going to come up here. 1, 2... Actually, I want to go try and fight a threat. So I'm going to cross this path here and try and fight this number 4 bandit. Okay? Oh, I don't have a sword. This is scary. So I roll a d6. 3, I'm going to spend 1 heart, because I have the option of doing that.
Okay.
Because guess what? I used to be the leaders of bandits, right? So this guy wasn't so bad. Even though I don't have extra swords to attack. That's fine. And I get to put a tent on this bandit card. It's going to give me a bonus 1 point at the end of the game. Gave myself a coin for that. And then I'm going to build here for 3 hearts. Okay. And gain 3 gold for that. 3 eyeballs.
Okay, I am going to I'm going to build my very first item.
Okay.
And that is a meteor pickaxe. So for 2 coin, 2 bread, I'm going to get an extra skill. And at the end, it'll give me 3 points. So 2 bread, put them back, and 2 coins. Okay, so on my... No, I can do that anytime. I can build something at any time on my turn. Okay, so I am going to now... Let's go over to the mine.
Okay.
Now, can you tell me from where I am?
The first space that you have to build is this one right here.
And what do I get?
You get 1 coin for it. And you have to have, of course, 1 skill.
Which I do.
Mm-hmm.
Which I do. So I'm not going to put my player there. I'm going to put my player on top of the mine. And I'm going to put a tent out and gain a coin.
So how the mine works is you have to have enough skill on these numbers here, and then you build, just like if you were building a tunnel. Now that Andrea built here, I can either build down or to the right of this tent if I have enough skill, like I said, of the number there. And then you get the rewards, like a cross-section. That makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. All right, I will build my first card, the Spider Net. Okay. Gain 1 food when you build a camp on a gem space. That gives me 2 victories at the end.
Oh.
I will... See, there's no point for me to stay out there. I was looking to go to the mine. Do you have any swords? You do.
I have 1.
I don't really feel like going to jail.
Probably best.
But you know what? I used to be a bandit. I know how to fight dirty. But this time, I'm going to fight honorably. So I don't add any extra to my die roll.
Okay.
I should be able to beat you, right? That's my story. Right? You're just some girl that is just trying to appease her father.
That just made her father angry, yeah. Crying in the bathroom. Nope. Jail. Jail.
Alright, so you send me to jail.
Yep.
So I waste a turn.
Yep. Okay.
I just did that for the viewers.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that story of, I see you from afar. You're a pretty good fighter. I know that. But,
Pretty good fighter. Okay, I am going to build my next item, and that is the Tomb of Tales. It costs 2 coin, 1 gem, and I get a reputation when I build a camp on a gem space. So 2 coins. I luckily have 2 coins and 1 gem. Can you hand me my player? I am going to go out and about. I am going to go look for a gem space. So, let's see here. Have to fight over there. So let's do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to travel here.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have 3 travels, so I'm going to travel all the way to this gem space.
Okay.
But I have to take a heart.
Mm-hmm. Start with 6 or 8, 5. You come across
a threat.
Yep.
So I have to fight the threat, which is a 5. I have 1 sword.
Oh, come on, roll low. You spent all that time fighting me. You should be tired. You're pretty tired. You're not going to be able to fight that threat. So you can...
I can now spend all of my hearts.
Mm-hmm. To beat him. But that's going to be it.
And that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Or else, if you don't, then you're basically stuck and you lose your turn and you go back to your previous spot.
So I am stuck
you did
there.
It. Yeah.
Okay.
But with no hearts, so next turn you have to go back. But hey, you're getting some points and a tent went out. I'm going to go to the mine and come out of jail.
That was totally, you're welcome. I totally evened the playing field.
Yeah, I guess. You got points though. So I'm going to build this way. I've got enough skill. So I gain a gem and a coin for that. You're up.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Oh. Let's go back to town. let's go to the farm and gain some bread. So I'm going to gain 1 bread for every hand. That's 4. Okay. Your turn.
Let's see. I still only have 5 hearts. 4 movement. Okay. Let's start at the story. Let's go a little bit further. So 1, 2. So I have to spend 1 food there to come to this place. The Crimson
heart.
Cave. Yeah, 1 heart. I always say that right.
I always say food. Yeah.
All right. And if you would like to read mine.
Absolutely. Where's the book?
That's right.
Okay.
So I'm right before you. And I am E1. Let's see what my story starts with.
E1. While you're camping near an ancient gate stone covered in carvings of a forgotten language, a hooded stranger approaches.
Oh, great.
Can I join you for supper? She asks.
Yes.
You offer a plate of stew, and she eats it quickly. It was much easier to find you than I thought, she says.
Oh, no.
Drawing 2 knives.
I knew it.
Another bounty hunter has come to attempt to take you back to your cell. That guard you killed deserves some justice, she says. Skill 4, convince her to let you go free. Combat 6, fight for your freedom. So she's here to take you back to jail. You're going to try to convince her with your...
My days of fighting are obviously over.
Okay, so skill 4.
You just beat me up. And I have 3 skill. I have no combat, so I have to show her.
Convince her.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, it's just a 4. Because I can add 3.
Okay.
Wow. Apparently, I forgot how to fight and how to forget to win and talk to women.
Well, you were in prison all that time.
I guess so.
Of course. Of course you forgot. Okay, you spin a tale of regret and redemption, and she agrees to take a bit of food as a bribe. You pick her pocket before she bids you farewell.
Stupid.
You get +1 reputation, which I don't understand how.
She's a bounty hunter. I took her money.
Okay, a yellow faction.
That doesn't make sense. A yellow.
You go down in food.
I don't have any food, sucker. She thought.
And an E2. So you gave her some stale saltines that just disintegrated.
And I took her yellow tabard, I guess.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go to here and get a packbird.
Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm also building a tent there.
Okay.
Because I need some more money, which is 3.
Okay. And I am done.
Okay.
Your turn.
Let's see. Let's go back to Neon. Alright, let's do this singing skull. 2 gold and a ruby. Gain 1 reputation when you visit the saloon, and that's where I'm headed. Hey guys, I just ran into this bounty hunter that's out to get you. So Igor over here, why don't you join my team to protect me? Because I need a fighter.
Wow.
5 coins. 4 hearts, 2 swords though. I definitely need him.
He's pretty impressive.
And because everyone liked me at the saloon, right, I gained that reputation.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's go.
Okay.
Much needed.
I'm going to go out, and I am going to go back up to 6. And I'm going to travel 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you got a treasure chest.
I did get a treasure chest. Yep.
There you go.
Okay, and my treasure is an old journal. When you successfully complete a quest, draw 1 artifact. You may keep or discard it. Okay, there you go.
I think these are the artifacts.
Yes, those are the artifacts. Okay, so I am, I need a story, which is K2.
You're having trouble with your father's notes, so you visit the academy, an ancient university containing vast knowledge of the buried world. You ask for an audience with the headmaster, remembering that your father and he were once colleagues. When admitted, you struggle to hide your surprise at seeing a large blue cat sitting on a sagging velvet divan.
Duval.
Okay.
Oh,
Duval.
maybe. I don't know.
Duval. I think you're right. My, you look delicious, he
Oh
says,
my gosh, the cat's gonna eat me!
licking his chops. Welcome to my academy, meowsers.
Cat to me. You get it?
That's not what it says.
Oh.
Skill 6. Convince him not to eat you in
God.
exchange for organizing his messy study.
Okay.
Or
That's...
Skill 8. Challenge him to a duel of wits for the right to be headmaster.
1, 2...
Wow.
I have 4. So I would need an 8. So I need a 4, 5, 6. I say... let's do the 8.
Okay. Challenge him to a duel of wits.
Okay. Skill 8. I have 6. I have 3 skill so I have 4 skill to start with.
Wow, that's great.
3, so I have to spend 1.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
3, 6, 7. Got it. Okay.
Many have attempted to best me, and all have ended up a good meal, says the cat as you begin a game of chess. Early in the game, he leaves his queen unprotected. Do you know how to play chess? No. Okay.
Or no, checkmate.
Wonderful. Early in the game, he leaves his queen unprotected, and when he realizes he's lost, he bursts into a rage, destroying his study.
What?
You flee from the place, and when the other scholars see the destruction of so many priceless books, they surround and capture the feral feline.
Oh, I thought they were going to capture me.
To everyone's relief, you are named the new headmaster and partake on the vast well of words for a time before continuing your journey. +2 reputation. You are a headmaster. Blue faction.
Okay.
Gain keyword headmaster.
Wow.
So these keywords can affect future
it
stories.
goes on the back. I'll write it down.
K3 is your
What
next
am I?
one.
Headmaster.
Yep.
And
Wow,
I
you
gain
are-
this.
I'm a little worried about you.
K3. Okay, and I am going to build a tent there
Okay.
for a trade route. So 1, 2, 3.
Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Whoa, how do you have 4 movement, mister?
I do have 4 movement.
Okay, you do.
I do have 4 movement, but you know what? I'm silly. I probably shouldn't do that. I'm actually going to go up here. 1, 2, cross this threat here.
Okay,
'Cause
so
it's
you're going to
a-
fight
it's
a
a
raider
6.
who's number 6.
Okay. So I have to lose 1 heart for that extra space. Let me roll anything higher than a 1.
A 2.
Okay. 2. I have 2 swords because of my new Igor over here.
Okay.
So I have to spend 2 hearts to defeat him. As you see, they get stronger. Okay, and then I'm going to build on this location right here. My tent, it's on a gem space. Gain 3 gems. And when I build on a gem space, I gain a food as well. I don't really know how, but I do. And I get an extra gem just because of my board.
Nice. Okay.
Works for me.
I am going to leave because I don't have enough to do anything, and I'm going to go to the mine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can you tell me what my options are?
Okay, well, there's a lot of options.
Okay.
For 1 skill, you can gain a coin. For 2, you can gain a coin and a gem. And for 3, you can gain 2 coins.
Okay, I would like to go to 3 and gain 2 coins. And I gain a gem because my fliggity floggity came off.
Got it. Done, right?
Yes.
I'm going to move 1 space here to a, I guess, another story event. And this is E2.
Okay, wonderful.
Hopefully no bandits.
Okay,
a bounty
you are
hunters are coming
resting
to
at
me.
an inn when your old friend John approaches.
Oh, John!
You
No.
son of a gun, he says.
No,
I
John.
heard you escaped, but I didn't believe it.
I did.
Listen, I've got a big thing going.
I hope
Been
so.
planning it for a long time.
I hope it's worth it.
We could really use your famous name.
Well,
what do you say?
I hope it's
You ready to get back in the game? Suddenly he turns southern. You turn him down, and he continues.
Johnny.
They said you'd gone straight too, but I didn't believe that either. After all you've done,
Mm-hmm.
after who you've killed, don't kid yourself. There's no going back from that. You can't change the past.
I'm gonna try, Johnny.
Unless... Combat 5. Make him tell you what he knows. Skill 6. Ask him to explain further.
I can skill him or combat him.
There's no going back from that. You
Okay.
can't change the past unless...
Well, Johnny and I are actually pretty good friends. We grew up since preschool together. So I don't really want to fight him, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna just talk to him because we're
Okay.
good friends.
You're going to ask him to just explain what
Yeah.
he means by that.
Yeah, unless, well, tell me, Johnny. I don't need to break his arm. So it's 6, right?
Yes.
Okay. Every die I have is showing a 1. That's kind of scary to me. Let's pick this one up. Johnny! Hey, 3. And I have it, so we're going with 6.
Okay. You ask him what he means with a straightforward, polite sincerity, and your friend eyes you warily.
Johnny.
You do seem different, he says,
What
but
do
you
you mean?
can't change the past without the power
Of the last relic.
of the last ruin.
All right,
Not relic.
first, Johnny, I knew this. This is why I'm
And
going
you
there.
and I both know that's just the legend. I'm telling you, you're missing out on a good thing here. You decline again,
Sorry,
and he
Johnny.
leaves.
Johnny, you better give me something.
A blue faction.
That's it.
And E3.
All right. Okay, Johnny. Thanks. You're telling me something I already knew. Although I thought it was called a relic, he did tell me it was a ruin. And then I'll spend my last 3 to build my tent here. Again, I gain a food because it is a gem space. Oh, look at all these gems I have. Another food. Okay.
Okay. Where am I? I'm over here. I'm going to go to town. And I am going to purchase this
Oh, piglet.
piglet over here. And because I currently have a blue faction in my bag, I can buy any blue faction here for 1 less than what they cost. So I am going to buy him for 2. Okay. And I'm done.
Well. I gotta play this safe but dangerous. But that's actually kind of scary.
Well, that sounds just like the MO of a bandit now.
Safe but dangerous.
Now, yeah.
All right, I'm going to the town hall. I gotta fight the
robot
bouncer.
named
The bouncer here.
Wally.
Okay, you roll for the bouncer.
Sure.
I add 2 to my roll because hopefully Igor can help out. That is a reroll. That's a reroll in this house.
That is a reroll in this house.
That
is not the reroll he wanted.
A defeat. Man,
oh my god.
this is the worst bandit
ever. Horrible. Okay, I'm going to go out and about. I am just going to travel once. Actually, hold please. So I have to fight a 7.
Wow.
Hold on 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Ugh. Okay, I am gonna go.
Trying to figure out how to get these points to beat you.
Here. Nope. Hold on. I'm gonna go here. 1, 2. And I'm going to. So I have 8. Oh. I'm so silly.
Where are you going?
8. Nope. I'm gonna go this way. Nope. I am horrible. I am gonna go. We can cut this, right? Yeah.
No.
If I go too long?
Sure. But I think you're okay, because I'm planning out my turn too. I see what you're doing.
Okay. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fight.
You gotta fight. 7.
I have to fight a 7. So I now have 2 swords.
Of course you do. Oh, you got him.
6, 7.
Nice job.
Okay. And then I'm gonna continue on.
Okay.
So that was here.
Mm-hmm.
So I can move 1 more space.
Okay.
But I take, right?
Mm-hmm.
A heart.
Yep.
And I'm gonna build. Oh, wait a minute. No. I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
And I'm going to build.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Oh, maybe we will. No. Let me see.
No, I'm gonna go here and build at the gems. So I'm gonna take 1 and then I'm gonna take another 3.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna build at the gems so I get 1, 2 gems. And I went down by 3. Okay.
Nice job.
We're good.
You are forcing my hand to completely change my strategy. I have to race out of town with 9 hearts. I too have to fight the next guy, which is 8.
How many swords do you have?
Only 2, but watch this. 6. 3, 4, 5. I spend 3 to defeat.
Wow! Are you really gonna come out there?
I am, because I've heard of a trade cabbage route that I know you're trying to go for, which you should have closed before I got there. So I have to spend 1 heart to move here. I'm at your town. Hey, how's it going? Moving to the next town because I have 4 movement, and then building to complete the route before you do. Because I know that's where you're going. Am I right? Your turn.
Wow.
I know. That 2-player game, you see it coming. But I did waste my time in jail for no reason.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna travel
And I only have 4 tents left. That's crazy.
here. I'm gonna travel back,
Okay.
actually, and I'm gonna build a tent. And I am gonna gain 1, 2 gold.
Mhm.
And with that gold,
Oh, okay.
I am going to build this lovely cauldron, which gives me 7 points.
What?
So it costs the blue faction a coin, 2 gems, and 2 food.
Nice job. Nice job. Getting points over there.
Blue faction. And I go down, so now I only have 1 food.
I'm going back to town hall. I gotta fight this guy again. This time I've got 2 hearts to help me push this.
Okay.
So the bouncer, who I just saw, I'm coming back again.
Okay.
5, 6, 7. Remember, you have to roll.
Oh, right. No, I did not remember that. Why are you giving me this crappy die?
I tried.
I'm taking
I
this
tried.
die. 1.
Good. All right, so I get to beat him. I fought him honorably because I didn't add 1, so I get to bump my reputation up. Okay, I'm going to trade in this yellow tabard, which is value 6, to gain 3 gold from that. Actually, we're going to do 2 gold and a gem. Yes, I need more gems for some... Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm going to spend that money for... I'm going to increase my reputation. Do I discard a card? Ooh. No, I'm not going to discard a card. And then my third option is increasing my reputation. I'm spending 2 gold and a gem to increase it by 3. I think that's the end of my turn.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go to the mine. What can I get?
There's a lot over here.
Okay, can
What's
I
your
get...
skill? What's your skill?
Oh, I have a skill 1, 2, 3. I have a skill 5.
Okay. So you can go anywhere. So, okay. What are you looking for?
Can you get me, let's see, coins
2
or gems?
Yeah. I can give you 2 coins or a gem and a coin.
Let's do 2 coins.
Okay. There's only one spot for that. That's right here. All right, you're down to 3 tenths. Oh, I'm scared now. All right, I'm leaving. I have a 9. Let's just go.
Wait, what did I take from you? 2 coins?
Yeah, 2 coins.
Why do I only have 1 coin here?
I didn't give you any.
Oh, 2 coins.
You did the mining. I'm not giving
And
you any.
I got a gem for uncovering that. Woo, okay.
So here's a heads up. When there is a settlement, basically when there's 2 settlements surrounding a threat or any icon on the board, that icon has been removed. So like they kick the bandits out if you go that way. So I think what I'm gonna do. 1. I'm just gonna go 1 and build. Get 3 gold.
Okay, can you give me my player, please? Thank you. I am going to go out. I'm going to go, so I have 8 health.
Kind of silly direction for me.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you're going for those chili peppers, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're going for the chili peppers that I did not see. Oh, you're getting there. You're going to have to fight it.
I know.
Oh, but you got plenty, right?
I know.
I have 4 movement. Where's another story?
Right there.
Oh. Yeah, I don't really want to go there, though. But I want to continue my story event. You are going to complete that. So, 1, 2... I will build another to gain 3 more gold. And I think I have enough to do the Cloak of Stars. 12 points.
We've never seen that one before. What does it do?
+1 journey point at the end of the game for each mystic you have recruited, which are the blue guys.
Oh, cool.
So I have to spend my blue tabard.
Okay.
6 coins.
Wow, I think that's the most
4 gems.
I think we've ever put out on a advanced item.
Because I needed 6 reputation to do it, which is why I had to bump myself up. And
you only have 3 reputation. Oh, that's 3 points at the end. Yes. Okay, gotcha. Okay, well, I'm going to do what you guessed. And I am going to cross this threat here, which is a 9.
Okay, I need you to roll like a 1. Who's this guy? Who are you fighting?
Oh, I am fighting the ancient robot. But guess what? I have a fondness for robots.
Ancient robot. Oh no.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh,
yes.
You did it. Nice job. 3 points.
Okay.
And you are obviously going here.
Yes.
Next story for you is K3?
Sorry, yes, K3.
Oh, this game goes quick with 2 players. We're almost done. Right?
I know. This went way faster than usual.
You reach the famous Ribs of Hibbs.
Is it like a barbecue place?
I'm not really too sure yet, but it's not made of bone.
I'm a vegetarian, though.
But a massive carved stone. As if an ancient beast made of earth died here in the plains. And time left nothing but a stripped, cracked ribcage.
Ouch.
Your father's journal describes the home of a scholar nearby. And you find his place at the bottom of...
Oh, my goodness. Did I do this yet? A quest? And I draw an artifact?
You did not. You could do that, because you had it over there.
I know, but I didn't see it.
I'm going to give it to you, because I'm a nice guy. I'm Ian, okay? So...
Yeah, you were bad.
But I'm trying to
You're
be
reformed.
nice. My reputation is great.
Okay, well, let's finish the story, and then we'll go.
Oh, so you get more information.
No. Okay, then give it to me.
No, you're good.
Give it to me.
Your father's journal describes the home of a scholar nearby. He found his place at the bottom of one of the buried ribs. A bald man with a massive mustache answers. Declares his name to be Frez. And immediately pulls you inside.
Ah!
Glad you came, he says. Directing you to the back room filled with books, papers, and jars of smoking incense. I'm at the verge of breakthrough and require assistance. Help the crazy man with his studies, skill 8. Or, help the man calm down so he can think clearly, skill 6.
Yeah, let's help him calm down.
Frez, he needs some help. He's at the moment of a breakthrough and you want to calm him down? Okay.
Wait, what is he breaking through?
Oh, I don't know.
No, see, the thing is, I can't spend any hearts.
Okay.
So we're going to do skill 6.
Okay. Skill 6.
Oh, I guess I have to roll.
5.
Plus 5.
Oh my god.
I guess I should have done skill 8.
Oh my god, you're so skillful. You're a headmaster.
Okay, that was really stupid of me.
Yes,
but I
yes,
get the plus
you're right.
2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should sit here and have some tea. Think things over. Says Frez. Perhaps I should journey with you to find more clues. You're glad to invite him along, but secretly it pains that your father would never have been willing to come with you.
Oh.
-1 reputation.
Oh my god!
A yellow faction.
Okay.
1 coin.
Okay.
K4.
K4. Okay.
And a bonus 2 food.
Oh.
Don't tell me you needed that food for something.
I did.
Don't tell me you needed that food for something.
I did. Oh, and spoiler alert, I'm going to build there. To close off my trade route.
Great. And you only have 1 tent left.
I do, but don't worry.
Oh, I'm going to worry. I'm going to worry a lot, actually. Ugh. No. I really went in the depths of Hades. Oh, no. The next threat is a 10.
The next what?
The next threat over there is a 10. That's
tough.
I cannot beat that, and I'm out in the middle of nowhere right now. Okay, I'm actually...
Oh, I need to get 2 Who's-a-ma-Watsits.
Oh, do you want an advanced or a basic?
No. Isn't it just a basic?
I don't know.
Draw 1 artifact.
Okay.
You may keep it or discard it.
So you look at those.
And then I do it again, right?
Draw 1,
oh, yes.
Look, and then see if you want to keep this one. In the meantime, I'm actually going to go to the farm and gain 3 food. Gain a little fish token. And that's...
I'm going to get rid of this.
Okay.
one's funny. I think I will... Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Where am I? I'm at 0.
You're at 0 reputation.
Okay. I'm going to keep this one.
Okay. It is your turn.
Okay. I am going to go.
Whoa.
Here.
You gotta battle it out.
I have 2...
2 swords.
Yes.
Okay. Ready?
Wait, do I want to fight dishonorably?
All right.
So if I fight dishonorably, I get a +1, but my reputation goes down by 1.
If you win the fight, yes.
If I win the fight. I'm going to fight honorably.
2.
2, 4.
You got it. You're
Okay.
allowed to enter.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, well right away I'm going to get rid of a card. I'd like to discard that card.
Okay.
I am going to trade in my yellow faction, which is worth 6 points. And for that, I am going to get... Okay, so what can I get for that? I can get 2, 4... So I can get 1 gem.
Okay.
I can get 1 coin.
Okay. You got 2 points left.
I'm going to get 1 more coin.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to put down this item, which is Cloud
Oof.
Boots.
Nice.
Okay. It is 2 coins, 3 gems, and 3 bread.
Wow.
Okay. Then I am going to boost my reputation. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, great. Points. Here they come.
Nope. Nope. I am going to discard this card.
Then you're discarded one.
Oh, you can only discard 1?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Did not know that. Whoops. I am going to bump my reputation up with 4.
4. Okay. All set?
Done.
Alright, I am leaving town with 9 hearts. I am going to go south. I have to fight this threat of 10. Let's see if I can somehow remember how to fight.
3.
3, 4, 5. So I have to spend 5 hearts to defeat him. I will travel here. I will then build, placing my last tent. Now she realizes that the game's actually over. Getting 3 gems for that.
Did you just beat me?
Oh, playing the jade fruit now that I have enough gems.
Oh,
And
boy.
4 food with 4 reputation. Gain 2 food when you visit the stables. It's okay. And I don't have enough for this one, actually. And
I know. Mine too. I needed gold, but I had to spend the gold to get the reputation.
Yep, same thing here. Now, since you started the turn,
Yes.
the game
is
ends.
over.
Right, because we have equal number of
Correct.
turns. So, it's done. That's...
Oh my gosh, I love this game so much.
It is
I love this game
quick.
so
It is
much.
cool with 2 people, even with 4 people. You know, it didn't matter. I felt like, oh, it's totally... It's different in the sense of, like, timing, and I can foresee you going to things, but it didn't bother me.
It's weird because in a 4-player game,
Yeah.
there is usually 2 people that have all their tents. And the other 2 people are the ones that are, like, with the tents. I don't know, it just seemed like we were getting the tents out
Quick.
at the same time, whereas in a 4-player game, more players hold on to their tent.
Right. I think it's because there's more locations in town that are blocked.
Yeah.
So you're kind of fighting over locations, and you can't do your optimal strategy.
Yeah.
But I will say, what's taking a look at the board, what's different in this than all of our 4-player games?
We left quests on the board.
We actually did.
And that is the first thing to be eaten up, and then we're just kind of like running around like, okay, well, what are we going to do now to get rid of our tents?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
You like how I read your mind there?
That was good. That was good teamwork.
I know.
That was good teamwork. So we're gonna add up the points now, and we're actually gonna we'll go through the points. So let's start with you.
Oh, okay.
So you get 1 point for each tent that you've built. So that's 13.
So I have 13. Okay.
I'm gonna subtract 1 point because you have 1 card left over.
Okay, 12. But we're gonna add a point because I have a faction.
Each faction tabard is 1 point.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 13.
So that's canceled. So put that over there.
Let's just.
Oh, you're gonna leave it?
Yeah,
13.
Then you're gonna add up
all my cards, right?
Yep.
So this is 5. This is 10. This is 15. And 15 and 9 is 24.
Plus 13, right?
Is
37.
What was it?
24 plus 13.
Oh, yeah, 37.
37. You
And
have
then
1 complete trade route yourself, right?
47.
47.
And a halfers.
Which doesn't count. You and I shared it.
Yeah.
47,
yeah.
so that's 3 points, so you got 50 points.
Okay.
That's actually pretty good. That trade route is really what scared me. Okay, 50 points.
Dale, did you beat me?
I don't know yet. I haven't added up my points.
You're such a liar. Okay.
I have not added up my points. Okay, so I have 14 to start with, all my tents. If you get
Plus
all
2.
your tents done, you get a bonus 2 points. 16. I've killed a bunch of things, so 16, 19, 21,
23, 24.
Okay. For every 2 coins and gems is a point, but I don't have enough. I only have 1, doesn't count.
Didn't you have a card left?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So 23, I go down. Sorry. You had 50? You actually have 52.
52.
Reputation.
Got it. Thank you. I knew there was one other.
So I'm at 23.
Okay.
I'm going to go up now.
26.
26 with my reputation.
Okay.
26 plus 12 is 38.
38 and 5 is 43.
43 plus 7.
50.
50. And I have half of a trade route. 53.
You beat me by 1 point.
Wow. That, right? That was a...
Wow.
Yeah, no bonus point. That's it. How
he knew.
close.
He knew. He counts up all the points before.
1 point.
He knew.
Wow, that was actually really cool. Really close game. So this is good. No one's really completely blown another person out because you're able to see. I gave up that trade route. Well, I didn't give up the trade route, but I knew when you got that, I had to focus on getting my big 12 out. Sorry, I get an extra bonus point for every mystic, and I have 1. 54.
Okay, so that makes me feel a little bit better.
54.
By 2 points.
All right, so we record that number on the back of our card at the top.
Okay.
And let me ask you this. What did you feel about the stories in this?
I like the stories. I think that, yeah, it's crazy. What did we do? 3? 3 stories?
You did 3. I only did... Oh, I did...
You did 3 as well.
I did 2.
Oh, okay.
So you have more experience than me.
I do. What do I like about the stories? It's rough to pick.
Okay.
It was tougher, I think, for me to pick between the 2 options.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to screw it up for the future stories.
But this is your story. What would you do? You know, so it's not like, oh, what the best game thing. So what would you do in your shoes?
Oh, well, I totally did
right.
the opposite. No, she wouldn't have been the headmaster. She would have talked to the...
Oh.
She would have been like, whoa, 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 don't eat me, okay? I just want to cuddle.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You would have done that. I'm playing how I would do it.
Okay.
Eyim would do this.
Okay.
I did like the stories actually more in this because...
Wow, if I would have completed my thing, we would have been tied.
I know, and you could have ended it. You could have ended it that turn. I know, but that's a story for another day.
No,
I
I wouldn't have gotten something. I wouldn't have gotten
you're
the
right,
5
because
points.
you went here. You're right. I think you did the best thing then. Okay, so the stories, I think I like them better in the character mode, only because they're all connected. And they're your specific character. In the other one, you're doing like these events, and yeah, some of them
They're connected to the board.
Yeah, those are connected to the board,
location,
which is cool.
They're out of order though, in the most part.
Yeah.
They're kind of like all around, so you're not really getting the full story in the beginning, and then you're like, oh, okay, well that makes sense with the story before.
Yeah, and I'm assuming as the maps go on, the story's going to grow, so the overall story will move on. But this one, if you feel so connected to, which I like. Well, both are really cool. It's pretty sharp how a game like this offers both ways of playing. Right? Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. So, we will be playing another, obviously, episode of this, and which is, like I said, there's only, a few more, and then we're done.
I know, and if this is your first time watching us, we have a channel, HitPoint.
Well, that's how you found us.
That's how you found us.
On this channel.
HitPoint Games. We also are in the middle of Seafall campaign, which who knows what's going to happen. Kingdom Death.
Which I am posting the video. It should be out it will be out before this.
Yeah, before this.
Actually played
and then we are actually battling through a huge campaign, Gloomhaven. Mm-hmm. So check us out in any one of those other campaigns. And we have like 1 or 2 other games out there.
Yep.
And some podcasts.
So if you like what we do here, please subscribe, leave a like, any comments. What do you think about Near and Far? What characters are you playing?
Yeah.
And
yeah. Thanks for watching.
This was pretty fun. And we will see you guys shortly.
Yes.
On the next adventure in
to find the ruin.